anticipated conference matchup made more compelling because both teams come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles. They're taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
We're going to throw for it on third and short. Caught quickly. An effective play, good for a first down to the 35. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And is brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This comes on offense moving quickly down the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense, because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
This is the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Catch made, but the defense gobbles them up for just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I think the receiver was so focused on setting up the defender on his slant route that he didn't get his head turned and his eyes up to be able to locate the football. He just dropped it.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, this is outstanding by this offense. Third down conversion. The wideout sells that he's going to go downfield, turns and breaks back to the quarterback, sees the quarterback's eyes, and he puts the football right on his numbers. Very nice third down conversion on the curl.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Powers through. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He'll hand it off. You try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. And the Seminoles pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
The Seminoles with 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass this time. And that pass falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Looking to scramble. And wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Offense running the 13th play on this drive. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense.
End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Florida State. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He hands it off from the gun. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him back to the 27. This offense really threatening now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Hit as he releases it. And the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks free. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yes, I know the back quarterback's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. Freshman trying to take his shot, but put too much on the throw.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for the wide out. Caught! He's wide open! Look out! Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Booker. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I love how the slot receiver sets this route up. When he gets to the stem, he gives a little shoulder fake to the outside and hits that slant for a nice gain.
And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Makes a quick grab. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Quick throw caught on the left side.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll hand it off. Breaks free. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
First real speed bump of this impressive ride. Offense comes up now, second and 11. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Goes incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
The screen pass was set up perfectly, but the defense makes a heck of a play to knock that ball away. I thought they might come up with a pick. In fact, the offense should be relieved it wasn't an interception because the only thing in front of him was an empty field.
Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive? Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, almost intercepted. Big guy would love to have that one back. Couldn't quite hold on. So on fourth down now, out comes skill unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He missed it. Off target that time. That one's off target, and the game will remain tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Catch made on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. And he heads out at the yards after a real nice game there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
This time it's complete. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Running with purpose.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout.
Got it.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
Lasso.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the grab. Chance to score. Tackle is made at the 4. 1st down and goal.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal.
Easy.
Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags a quick throw.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Pass caught, second down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. So it's incomplete, pass caught, but they rule him out of bounds.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And it's caught inside the 10. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. To throw, it's Jordan. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
I really like the route here, the receiver. In the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Clemson offense is back out there. Ball handed off. A sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. Then you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And there's the handoff. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's a short completion of the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Caught by the receiver. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. On the toss play, runner moving left. He made the stop and not before a solid gain that time.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that. And a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw. 12th play of this drive coming up. It's 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it looking for the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end. And now we've got 1st and goal.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments? Looking for a man deep down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. He's catching.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
He's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When a quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him. But excellent field position at the start of this drive. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Breaks into the clear. He's got the 40. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And the Tigers line it up with first and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Heavy pressure. He lets it go.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Second down, we're going to throw it. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offense. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Brings up second down. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
It's third down for the offense. Design quarterback run. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Defense is coming after him. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a fourth down play coming up.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter, a fourth down play. They step up yet again. How you get the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Grinding away on the ground. He's found some room at the 45. He's swarmed by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the 1st down.
So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. It's a quick grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Noles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
He escapes the pocket. Caught. Completion.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41. The Noles come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Seminoles will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied.
He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Can't connect in a long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Toss play, running right. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it.